Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are working on my lovely client Liz, and as you can see she has a broken nail. We're going to transform that and make it so she has a perfect set again. So these are her nails. Currently I have done all of my prep. We're now going to go in and just get it ready for builder gel application. So Liz can be a bit of a lifter at times, so I'm going in with a dehydrator and then my glitterbels acid free primer. And this is just going to make sure that everything sticks and adheres nicely to the nail plate. She comes to me every 3 weeks religiously. She says her nails are a necessity. We love that. So we're just going to make sure she has no problems with these lasting. I then go in with a very thin layer of base coat. Now you don't have to do this with the glitterbels builder gel, but again I find that any clients that are slightly more problematic lifters, the builder gel just gives it a little bit more strength and make sure it lasts a little bit longer and that everything is adhered to the nail plate. So I'm applying a very thin layer to this to all of the nails, and then I'm going to show you exactly how I build out a broken nail with builder gel using a nail form. So once all that's cured, I get my nail form and I'm just going to place it under the nail. Now typically you would, it's recommended that you customise the form to the specific client's nails, but because these forms fit under Liz's nails pretty much perfectly, there's not much tailoring I need to do, and this is how I've been building and repairing nails for ages. So obviously with builder gel, I've explained before in a previous video, you can use tips to slightly extend the nail or a form. I find that forms work best for me and my clients. So what I've done is I've just applied some of the builder gel to the edge of that form to join it back up to the nail. And as you can see, it's left a bit of a bump where the original nail was, and then there's the sculpted bit. That's fine because we're then going to go in and fix that. So what I do is I apply a very thin slip layer of builder gel to 2 nails, and then you can see I go in with this side by side swishing motion until I get towards the tip of the nail. I never go right to the bottom unless I have to, because I then go in with a fine liner with a very thin bit of builder gel on, and I perfect that cuticle and I drag any remaining product down to the tip of the nail. If there is too much builder gel at the tip of the nail, then I will then drag it back up to the top side towards the cuticle to build out that apex. It's really important when you've got these longer nails that you do have the correct structure to ensure that they last. I then like to turn the client's hand over so the gel sort of levels out a little bit, and then I pop them in the lamp. The reason I do 2 nails at a time is because any more than that the gel will just run everywhere, and I found that with some of the heat recently, 2 nails has been too much. I've had to do it 1 nail at a time. So I'm repeating that process on that broken nail, but I'm then going to focus on pulling the product back up towards the cuticle to fill out that little ridge that we have, and you will see at the end that you wouldn't even know it was a broken nail. So I'm just going to play around with this until I'm happy, and then I'm going to get it to cure in the lamp. And as you can see, there we are. So I'm going to repeat the process on all of the nails. I've cut out doing the other hand because it's just going to be the same thing. You don't need to watch it over and over again because I thought that would be boring and an unnecessarily long video. So I'll be back once this is done. And whilst that other hand's curing, here is my builder gel application without any filing. I've perfected my technique and it works every time. So obviously on that broken one we're going to come back and file that shape in now, so it is the same as all of the others. I want to make sure we have no straggly bits and that apex is in the right place. I will tell you can't see very well here, but I turn my client's hand over just to make sure my angle is, I see the same thing as what she sees and that it is all straight. We're then going to go in with the blue. It's a hema free and I am 90% sure it's Skyscraper. It is a really pretty blue. It's got a slight grey tone to it. which is why it was in with my greys for some reason on my swatch sticks, but it is a blue and it is really pretty. We are doing some glitter with this, but I wanted on the ring fingers, but I added one layer of blue basically to ensure that when I do the glitter technique, the glitter covers, and even if there was a little blank bit of the glitter, you wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to see that it was on the natural nail because there is that blue base, if that makes sense. So I'm going to apply the blue to all of the nails, and as you can see there's that broken one, no problems with the application or whatsoever. It just looks like the rest of her nails, and that is why I love fixing and working on natural nails. It's my favourite thing. I prefer natural nails over extensions any day of the week. So I'm applying that, and then I'm going to cure it into the lamp, and then I'm adding a base coat on that ring finger. So once that's cured, I'm going in with this holographic super fine glitter, and I'm burnishing this into the nail. And what this is you stick the glitter onto the tacky layer and you rub it in with a fluffy brush. Because it's super fine, you don't have any lumpy bumpy bits at all. But I'm then going to apply a second coat to all of these nails. Sometimes some of them I needed to do a third coat just because the coverage wasn't quite there, but that's fine. I then go over this with base coat, again just to seal everything in. I'm going to cure it, and then I'm going to go over the top with top coat on all of the nails, including that glitter one. And because, like I said, it was a super fine one, I've capped in base coat and now I'm top coating it. I won't need to do any refinements on it. If you were using a chunkier glitter, you would probably need to cap it and then buff it to make sure you had no harsh, sharp lumps or bumps or edges. So I'm just going to top coat all of these, and then we'll be back to finish. Once that's all cured in the lamp, I like to take a worn 180 grit file and just run over the edges and the sides to get any straggly bits that might be there. Sometimes it could be that there's a bit underneath the nail, the top coat maybe. I just like to get rid of all of that, and then I cuticle oil them, and then I will show you the final set. I absolutely love how these came out. Liz loved them. And they were just so pretty. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Please do like and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see more of in the comments. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.